somebody's trying to keep their cool. You have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse to Temperance. This is someone trying to find balance and finding it very, very difficult to do so. But they are trying, that's the thing. You see this person here has 1 foot in water, 1 foot on land. Their eyes are closed, so they are really trying to concentrate between the two and that flow, that chi. But the Eight of Pentacles being in reverse is saying that something is stopping that from happening. The Nine of Swords in reverse is telling me that somebody who is stressing about something, it's not like meditation isn't working or mindfulness isn't working. They're trying to bring in change. They want to stay on top of something. Something to do with their job maybe, but they're not able to. Let's figure out why. This may be a neighbor or a housemate or a roommate or a mother. I don't know. I don't know yet. Let me put the Eight of Pentacles down. Okay, let's see. Tell me about the Temperance to the Eight of Pentacles. There's something about living under the same roof, or maybe they don't like living under the same roof as someone. What's going on with these two? What's going on with these two, please? We have the Chariot coming out. We have the Ten of Cups. Something about healing. The Queen of Swords. Oh, this is interesting. So the Ace of Swords in reverse. So this is kind of confirmation that there's someone here who is playing nice to your face, or they're playing nice to someone's face. It's almost like they want to forgive. They want to be in this high vibing energy, but they're not. They're really, really not. There's doubt coming from this person about whether or not there would be growth in the relationship with either you or someone in the collective. You have the Queen of Swords coming out because we started with two. Before I open up and have a look at the Queen of Swords, you have the Ten of Cups here, which is like happy families, right? And you can see all of that water is coming from the top and it is filling up everybody's cup. You then have the Chariot. And again, the Chariot gives me Cancer vibes. You have Cancer vibes here. And the Cancer is also ruled by the 4th house, which looks at family. So this is either like a family member or living in a home. It could be living in an apartment complex maybe with lots of other people. I don't know. 7 up here. This person could be a Libra. They could be a Cancer. This could be relationships, partnerships. But there's something they can't deal with. There's something they can't deal with. Queen of Swords. It seems like people who are manipulative, or they're being manipulative. They're not seeing the whole truth, or they're only seeing their truth. Ace of Swords here is a lie. So I don't know if this person is smiling to your face, but really they do not like you. And if it's not you, then there's definitely a relationship. There's something going on here with all the people that live together and then pretending that they're okay with it when they're not. They're really, really not. They're finding it very difficult to find peace, is what I'm hearing. And peace is really important right now. To balance, to be able to heal, to be able to mend, to be able to kind of find that zen, that balance within. Let me place this here. And then we have the Queen of Swords. And also to be able to, there's something about astute observations or astute kind of business choices. Business choices is what I'm hearing. Now, do you want 6 rows? Spirit wants 6 rows, but I don't feel like I know if my cards will stay up. They keep slipping. So let's pop you there and see if you'll stay up. Okay, Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, let's see what wants to come out. I'm going to ring these bells. This is just to cleanse the space around us. I should introduce myself, it would help, right? My name is Bronwen, this is Bronwen's Cove Tarot. Welcome in. Now, I'm not sure if I'm doing this as a membership reading yet or just as a welcome in everybody. So if this is not put up for membership, welcome, welcome, welcome new faces, and welcome back soul family. It's good to have you here. I'm going to be ringing these bells now. This is just to cleanse the space around us. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, just turn your listening device down in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Can I get some clarity on the Eight of Pentacles, please? And as I did that, these just did not want to go together in any way, shape or form. They blocked. Something is blocked. What's going on with the Eight of Pentacles? The Eight of Pentacles is the only card that's not standing up straight. It's kind of on its side. You have the Eight of Wands here. So someone's about to explode. Like, yeah, you got the Tower upside down. Somebody has been ignoring something. Page of Cups in reverse. They've been ignoring something or trying to ignore something here. And they're really vexed. Like, they're really annoyed. That Eight of Wands, something is about to become very explosive, and they're trying their best not to burn the entire house down with everyone in it. And I do not mean that physically. I do not mean that as it's going to happen in the physical sense. It is more a figure of speech, a proverbial sense. Now, before we move any further into my readings, know that I would like those who are watching this video to pause and then just look in the description box and ensure that you are making yourself familiar with the legal, what's the word? The legal jargon and stuff that's down there when it comes to anything to do with like your mental health, physical health, so on and so forth. Know that my readings are for entertainment purposes only, nothing more. Once you've done that, come back and let's crack on with it. Know that by continuing to watch my video, you are more or less in agreement that you have had a look at the legal disclaimers. That's the word. Now this Eight of Wands here, the Eight of Pentacles, they're trying to hurry something. They're trying to rush something here. They're trying to learn something. There's something about there being a lot of frustration. I feel like this person just doesn't want to be where they are and they want things to hurry up and just be done. Okay, the Tower being here with Temperance, because this is clarity for Temperance. Temperance is about balance, taking your time. I mean, this angel or dude or he, she, they has their, they've taken their shoes off. They are grounding themselves. They are really being present with their own emotions and with the alchemy that they have within themselves of both light, as you can see, and dark on their side. There is no rushing change or development or evolution. It just happens as it happens. Temperance also gives me the energy of patience, Things happen according to when they need to happen. The fact that this person is trying to rush it, there seems to be a lot of frustration coming in. And the clarity that we're getting from this is the Tower in reverse. They feel like something is dragging on. They feel like it's dragging on. Like, how long do I have to sit like this going on before I feel calm? And they're focusing on the wrong thing. So it's almost like being so frustrated by everything around you. It could be that sounds are too loud, texture's too textury, the children are being just annoying, or the people that you live with are being too loud. There's something about sound sensitivities. I don't know. It's not just sound sensitivities. There's something else. The Page of Cups, this person has, it's like they're taking back that welcoming that welcoming olive branch that they had given, and they don't want to connect with others. Now, I have noticed that the collective energy at the moment is very much kind of isolation, and I don't mean like I am in a isolated space and I can't get to anyone. It is hermit mode. It's pulling ourselves back within ourselves and doing deep rooted shadow work. It could mean that, you know, people are not socializing as much as they were before. It's a time of rest. It's a time of recuperation. It's a time to binge watch Netflix shows that aren't that great. It's time to really pour within yourself. And I feel like as we go, because I feel like we're going through another timeline shift. And with it, there's a lot of shedding of the past. The things that we're shedding though, we're shedding big things. It could be you're shedding that connection that you had to a certain friend, and that network of friendships means that all of that crumbles and goes away, and you are left kind of with that hole, a gaping hole where that friendship was. It could be a family member. It could be a place that you live, that you've lived your entire life, and you are now moving away and doing things by yourself. That's a massive change. And those people, places and things, well, you're not going to see them anymore because you're moving to over here to do this, and this. The energy that is coming from whoever this person is specifically is very much, I have to look after myself right now because I've been overdoing it with sharing with everybody else. And the Page of Cups being here is, I will offer you what I can. It may only be tiny and it may be whimsical, but I'm going to offer this. In reverse, this is, I don't care how small it is, I'm conserving that for myself. I'm conserving it for myself. This is giving me like a tired grandmother or a tired mother or a tired brother or a tired, it's somebody who is like the head of the family, or is seen as the head of the family, or is people that go to this person for advice and for support. And with the Page of Cups in reverse, they're like, well, I don't have anything to give you because I'm exhausted, because there's all of these shifts coming through, all of this transformation. And the thing is, and I've used this analogy before because it's so good, it's a very good visual analogy of a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. When you tell children about it, we're like, and the caterpillar, and it builds its little home and it's in there for however many days, and then it comes out and it's a beautiful butterfly. But the actual nitty gritty details and facts of it is that once it has spent all of that time building a cocoon, almost like mummifying itself, it then turns into flipping slime and gloop, and it is the most uncomfortable, gross looking process ever. And it's hot and it's uncomfortable and it's dark and there's all of this change happening and it's painful. Then it has to fight for its flipping life because it has to make a hole and it has to get out in time, and it's dripping wet. And I remember seeing a butterfly coming out of the chrysalis, and it was outside a museum in London. They had like this butterfly exhibition, and it's the most vulnerable state it's going to be in its life is where it has to hang upside down underneath this chrysalis or wherever it is and just wait for its new wings to kind of unfold, and not only unfold and uncrumple but then completely dry out so that it can fly off and start its new cycle as something completely different. Within that period, it may feel very uncomfortable. It doesn't really know what to do with itself. There's all of these changes that are happening. So as much as this person, you, the person you're thinking of, are going onto like a higher timeline, and it's wonderful and it's exciting and all these opportunities are coming in, the whole collective energy is tiredness of, I don't want to do anything, I'm not that motivated, I just want to slob out, I don't want to carry other people, I don't want to emotionally navigate other people's stuff right now. And there is someone in particular, I don't know if they're around you, if they live with you, if this is your mum, if this is your dad, whoever this is, that is just very much hermiting themselves from the people around them that usually they would carry or usually they would support. And I feel like there is a need for empathy here, because if you are used to your grandma, your auntie, your dad, whoever it is, always being the one who leads everything, and all of a sudden they're not doing that, or they're acting different from how they usually do. I heard cut them some slack. You need to cut them some slack, because some people are more spiritually aware than others. Some people are, and that was 15-15 when I said that, some people are more grounded and awake than others. And if you're not knowing that you're not, it's not just you're feeling your own chrysalis that you're going through that transformation, but you're feeling other people's as well as a collective. That's going to knock you off your feet. But this person, so this is what I mean, whatever they may say to you, however they may act, take it with a pinch of salt. Literally take it with a pinch of salt. Look, you've got the 5 of Wands in reverse. Take it as a pinch of salt and allow them their grace. Give them space to have grace. And if they're not in a great mood, they're not in a great mood. If they're annoyed, they're annoyed. If you can feel it's a bit projecty towards you, it's not about you. It's not about you. It's just that you are there, and that's why they're doing it. Because look, you've got the Lovers coming out, and in this deck, the Lovers are not about two different people. It's about yourself and your shadow, and loving the part of you that we don't always look at. And that in reverse is telling me, with the Queen of Swords being here in reverse, this person isn't looking at their shadow, and they need to. This is why everything is frustrating and too loud, and it's hot and it's sweaty and it's uncomfortable, and they just want to scream, because it's not just them wanting to scream, it's their inner child, their shadow, the parts of them that they're not looking at, going, hey, hi, nurture me, nurture me. You have the Knight of Cups coming out to the Fool in reverse, to the Star. And this is clarity for the Ace of Swords, but they're kind of ignoring that. They may be looking more at what? Queen of Cups to 7 of Swords. How someone here who they feel should be helping them out is not, or someone's being deceitful to them. They're looking at things up here when their guides and the universe is saying you need to be looking here. Start with the heart space. Start with the heart space. They're looking at their emotions, but they're not looking at the... It's almost like when you see, there's a poster and it says success, and it's an iceberg, and you only see the tip of the iceberg where it says success, but you don't see underneath, and you see the whole of the iceberg where it is hard work, late nights, you know, having to sacrifice certain things, not seeing your family or your friends, having to work really, really hard, doing this, doing that, having to make these difficult decisions. All of that's underneath. The success bit is at the top. This person's only looking at their emotions as the tip of the iceberg rather than going underneath. I feel like this is going to be a short reading, because it's really just, especially with the Star in reverse to the 7 of Wands, this person is ignoring almost like the things that there's an internal struggle here with the Ace of Swords in reverse. This is almost like a lie to self or a mistruth. It's a lot easier when we are vexed or angry to look at the things that are kind of annoying us on the outside than going, why am I so annoyed? Why am I so irritable? Why is it that when I try and do certain mindful techniques that have helped in the past aren't working? It's a lot easier just to go, everyone else is really irritating me and I want everything to stop and be quiet, than to ask why that is. Why? And I keep hearing, don't take it to heart. Do not take it to heart at all. Knight of Cups is coming out. There's a need for someone here to, you don't have to emotionally regulate this person in any way, shape or form. But I think that there is an encouragement or need just to have a loving gaze at this person. And it doesn't mean be in love or swoon or whatever, but just to be gentle. Because you have the Magician here. This person is really looking at what they don't have or what is stressing them out rather than what they do have. And it's really sticking at them. I mean, keep your healthy boundaries. Definitely keep the healthy boundaries with them. Especially if they're trying to push this energy towards you. But pay it no mind. Okay. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles to the Hanged One, to Judgment. just remember that what you think and feel is what you then manifest. So make sure that you are thinking happy thoughts. I'm going to leave it there. I think that's all I need to put on. I think that's all that needs to be said for this reading, to be quite honest. I hope that this message gets to whoever it is that needs to hear this. And I hope you have a really awesome day. Bye.